Yep, so I'm doing a response video. This is actually a response to a response to a response. This is brought to us by a young lady by the name of Kendall Railster. At least that's the profile that posted this. And I want a man, and I'm not hinding it. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I have children. Laugh, laugh, laugh. And you are not hinding it, darling. You're not hinding it at all. Anyways, yeah, so really the only reason I'm even really using her is because Derrick Jaxn's brought up, and I just despise Derrick Jaxn, but I kind of want to toss his name in the title so that way it's not clickbait. Also, this young lady right here is just about to have an epiphany of sorts, and that's how it ended up on my timeline, because someone was like, look at the cognitive dissonance take place. And so, you know, it's about, you as you can see, it's about a 5-minute video, and we're gonna just go through it, so let's have some fun.
Alrighty, hello again, everybody.
Hello. First and foremost, if you know me or if you're new to this channel, let me explain to you my 35% rule. If I look at my meat and I say, hey, would you? And my meat goes, yeah, sure. Then she automatically gets a 35% leniency tax, I guess. You know, like, yeah, sure. And you might be like, oh man, just a snow bunny. Just purely off the physical. I could find a reason. You know, I mean, that's just hardwired, man. We are men, and I am a man, and hardwired. So let's go.
2 of these in one morning, apparently, but like I just couldn't help it because I put up my video, and then like I don't even think that these like mean dudes actually watch my stuff. But this guy said, like a woman can't survive without a man, and I was like, okay, first of all, that's like some really crazy bullshit, but like.
So, I like where I left her. That's actually not a bad. Her eyes kind of messed up. Anyways, I want to really just stop right there because we can't survive without each other. You know, I can't survive without men. Yes, I need other dudes to have done things that they've done to make my life as comfortable as it is, right? And the ladies that, you know, the ribs. Sorry to take it to a Christian place, but, you know, the ribs. We like the behind every good man, right? Behind every great man. And they've been trying to switch that one up for a long time. But the deal is that, you know, when it comes down to it, yeah, we need each other. Men, women, boys, girls, working collectively to make society a better place. But that's not really the mindset that has been molded into people in 2019. It's more of the me. And particularly in the West, when it comes to our women, it's very, whatever's at the front of her head has to take precedent over each and everything. And you're about to watch. Just watch.
Okay, like if that's what you think, like then the women that you attract are going to be like the type of women that need a man for survival. But okay, whatever. But like my initial reaction was honestly that normal sass back we have of that. Like I don't need a man. Like
it's coming.
I am very fortunate that like I have men that support me.
And there it goes. Like wait a second. Like did you see it? Like wait a second. I'm very fortunate that have men that support me in my. Because we need each, like you sit there, like it is such a lack of the ability to compartmentalize. I really think that, because I'm not a psychologist by any stretch of the imagination, but as someone who has exclusively dated women for over 30 years, I can tell you there's always just a ping missing. You know, if you ever saw this movie Gamer, it starred Gerard Butler and the guy that played Dexter, and a big part of it was a simulation where there was real life avatars, and there was a ping between the people were playing as avatars, and there was a ping between the controller and the player, and sometimes like she just had that ping go off, like, oh wait, yeah.
But like if you want to get down to like the technical details of like would I make it without one? Like make it without a man. But you know what?
Now, I know she's talking, what's that? I know she's talking, personally, like herself, she feels like she can make it without a man. But the deal is that you're not supposed to. You know, we're not supposed to be out here trying to make it without each other. Like, it really is like, you know, like this strong, independent streak, you know, this encoding that was placed into young women of the West.
I don't want to. Like, I don't want to. So, like, when, like, these guys are like, oh, she can't survive without a man. Like, why would I want to survive without a quality man? Like, why would that...
And here is where the real fun begins, because you heard the word she used, right? Quality. Thusly, she feels as if she's still entitled to Brad Pitt or Bradley Cooper or Idris Elba. I mean, she kind of seemed like a little mushart. She might like a brother. I'm just saying, like, I mean, like, she feels like she deserves this, like, top tier, top quality guy that she made up in her head. But there's a problem.
Why would that be a goal? Because not for nothing, like, even if you've had love and you've lost it, or you've had someone who shows up to you in a way where they're, like, faking the things that like, we all know as a society that a good relationship provides, because, like,
Okay, I gotta stop you right there, because it's not faked. See, here's the thing. Time changes shit, right? Like, I mean, there's this great t-shirt that I used to watch. Not a t-shirt that I used to watch. Oh my goodness. T-shirts that I used to see that said, yeah, you, like, she look good right now, but you can have her. You know, like, I mean, trust me, I'm tired of her shit. It's only a matter of time before you get tired of the person. You know, like, I mean, it really is. And then circumstances changes a lot, because you do things. You reveal more of yourself. More parts of your personality come out. Your genuine personality come out. And, you know, it's not always, like, I mean, that's the thing about love. Love is endorphins. Love is just, what's the name? Just firing off. Just endorphins firing off and basically encouraging you to mate and make you see things through this rose-colored tint, because you finally found a person, and it really is one of the most amazing feelings. But it has its drawbacks, okay? And one of them is the inability to think clearly, because we see people as we want to see them as opposed to who they really are. And the only thing that changes that is time.
There's an amazing Derrick Jaxn video where he talks about the fact that, like, people, like, men know women want good men because they fake being good men until they get in the door. Like, so when guys are like, oh.
Thank you, Derrick Jaxn. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so this is Derrick Jaxn. And the reason I really wanted to put him in the title, and the reason I really am just, this is nothing to do with this young lady. By all means, love, I really hope you figure all your stuff out. But Derrick Jaxn is out here just selling these broads. It's an industry, and she brought into it, and a lot of females brought into it. Why? Because guess what? Women run capitalism. Okay, make no mistake. Women do have a ton of purchasing power, and the reason they're given that purchasing power is because basically the powers that be know that they'll use it. I mean, there have been endless studies on the amount of debt between, you know, the genders and stuff like that. Like, men carry less debt, and women, particularly those who went out and spent $150,000, $200,000 on degrees. I mean, men have too. That's where it gets weird, because things like it's hard to dismiss concepts outright, right? Because the degree really depends on the major. Like engineering, STEM, like any STEM degree, any STEM position, yeah, of course, that's totally worth it. But when you have people getting degrees in African American studies and gender studies and things that, can't, like, I mean, whereas what's the goal, to be a philosopher? Come on, man. If you ever saw Clerks 2, when not Randall goes, we were in criminology. We took criminology for a year. What were we studying, to be Batman? Come on. So what I'm saying is that, man, guys, Derrick Jaxn is a hustler, and I respect the hustle. I just don't respect the results, because you have females like this who I'm pretty sure has multiple kids, and she's just like, yes, I can still get me a top tier quality man. And there's guys that's gonna fake being a good man. They didn't fake it. They actually dug you until they actually learned more about you, more about your neuroses, and more about who you are. And if they lived with you, my God, my God. Like, yo, yeah, you really get to know people when you live with them. So I don't think, like, love is just endorphins, and you gotta really push past those things and just take account for where things are and where you are and where you ultimately want to be. And and I'm not sitting here telling anybody to settle, but what I am saying is just be self-aware, I guess.
Women don't want good men anymore. Like, then why do the playboys fake their way in, right? So, but anyway,
just told you, they don't fake their way in.
Like, I want a good man. Having been in a relationship where someone has taken the time to uplift me, and having had those
But why do you need to be uplifted? I mean, you're not a self-starter? It's crazy.
Experiences, having had friends in my life, partners in my life, men in my life who've done the work to uplift me and to support.
So I count at least 3 penises. At least 3. I'm just saying. And you hear the kids in the background, right? I mean, women do not understand what sexual market value is. And whoever your baby daddy is, sweetie, go get back with him. Be a concubine. It is what it is. But, whatever. That's the choice you made. And so thusly, when it comes to those higher tier guys, it's just like, why would they even be checking for somebody like you other than a quick smash and dash, skeet and skedaddle, pump and dump, squirt and surf, I guess. Yeah. Either ways.
My goals and dreams, like, I do want that. So no, I don't want no man. I want a quality man.
Are you a quality woman, though? I gotta ask. Are you? There's so many females that really are so unaware of their position, and it really is, because she's like, oh, my dreams and my goals. Question: what are your dreams and goals? I mean, I'm what is it? YouTube? Is it, Facebook? I'm curious.
I do want a quality man, and I'm not ashamed of that. Like, I'm sick of us having shame around this concept of, like, oh, well, like, part of what we have to do is prove that we don't want a man. Like, I don't want to prove I don't want a man. I want to create collaborative experiences.
Okay, so I believe that has to be directed to feminists, because, I mean, heterosexual guys, or if we're talking to the gender crowd, cis heterosexual guys. It really is its own language. Like, come as you are, I mean, honestly, like even like right now, like my guy's like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it's not like, yo, you're not attractive or anything else like that. It's just that, like, time brings upon us baggage. And ladies, one of the worst things that you do buy into is this idea that you are equal to men, that we're the same thing. We're not. We're complementary pieces, I mean, she just started talking about collaborative. The thing I started with that deal is that it's hard to collaborate with somebody who refuses to play their position.
I want to find an amazing man who is high quality and is ready.
Are you high quality though?
I'm willing to do that work consistently. Because like I said, we've all felt what that's like.
Did your baby daddy have to work for it? I'm curious. By the way, I like her nails. Like, I have sisters. Look, I can appreciate a good nail job. I'm more of a French tip man myself, but the deal is that her odd, because that's the thing that the ladies have been doing, like an odd color, like one odd color with the rest of them one color, but at least hers matches. It's just a different shade of the other colors, so that's okay. That's not bad.
Whether you had someone who was consistently like that and you messed it up, or you had an experience where we felt someone do all the right things for us and we feel better and we're encouraged and it's amazing. Like, yeah, of course I want someone who's going to be the quality that does that consistently. Why wouldn't I want that? It's amazing.
That's the thing, though. You should have picked it for your child's father. Father.
Amazing. It's amazing to be with a man who uplifts you and celebrates you for who you are and values you.
Okay, maybe like here's the deal. I'm not sure of her situation, right? She might be divorced or she might be a widow. I do not want, because she's sitting here talking about, oh, I had that already. I don't know why you ain't still with it, but like that's the thing. Whatever that was, hopefully that's what your kids came of. And I mean, if he ain't dead, then that's where you need to be.
Of course I want a man. The difference is I'm going to take my time to find the right man who's a good fit for me. Like, not for nothing, y'all see him.
You already did. Like you let him put you bore his children. Like what is with females thinking? Oh my goodness, I can't, like, this guy's just gonna come and take my kid. Like, your kids suck. A lot of y'all do not raise y'all kids right. And they a pain in the ass. And so you want to sit there and be like, oh my goodness, well, you gotta love my kids, No, I don't. Your kids are terrible. Like, do y'all not know this? When y'all sit there and spoil them and have them in adult conversations? Honestly, if a child is under the age of 13, if they sit there and just like, and I'm having a conversation and they sitting there in the adult conversation, I'm moving that conversation because it's not a conversation for you. You are a child. Go away. Like, my goodness. Like, come on, y'all. And that's the thing. That's one of the biggest problems when it comes to this whole single mother epidemic. Because, I mean, you guys want to talk about the border. I'm like, yo, these single moms, they wildin'. Deal is that, they don't have that stern hand. 9 times out of 10, not all, okay? Not all. But most times, it's just like, no, you're not tough enough to do this on your own, so don't do it on your own. But it's a status symbol to them. I'm a single mother, and I'm so strong. It's just like, wow, you drank that Kool-Aid, and now you gotta swallow what's left. You gotta pick up that residue.
Weird. Like, a man who's gonna love me has to be able to do. Hi, honey.
See, and this is exactly like. See, I mean, you know what? This is an interesting place for me to leave it. Because I like that smile right there. Because it's like, yo, she's a genuinely good. It's like, just in the smile itself, there's that vibe. I can't speak to anything that I'm not akin to. So, but just from the smile right there, there is that vibe. But guess what? That person that you made, that person you smiling with, yeah, that like y'all need to all be together rocking it out. Because honestly, once you have a dual kid, like, that's just a signal flare. You don't think that that's a gigantic signal flare for cash that's just one pump? Because I do it too. I sit there and rock with you. Oh, kids interrupting. Yeah, okay. Until I can get what I got, until I can get what I'm trying to get and be out. Because those ain't mine. And there needs to be that respect. And I hope you teach that to your youngin. I hope you teach that to your daughter. Like, look, whoever you had that kid, whoever you had that you with, is who you dealing with. Plain and simple. None of all this bouncing around, thinking like expecting dudes to like really want to be stepdaddy or play stepfather to your kid. Cause guess what, yo, like I did a video. 40% of kids that are in step situations are getting abused and mishandled and forcibly entered. Come on, like you put your kids at risk.
Thank you so much. Okay, give me 1 second, honey.
Wow, she sounds like she is about to break.
Can't take that from you right now. Please go put it in the trash can. I have children.
Noticed. I guess this is the laugh. Hold on. I have children. You stop. That's where the laugh comes from.
Anyway, that's my point. I'm sick of combating man with like, I don't want a man. Like, no, I do want a man. I want a...
They know. That's why they go back and forth with you.
High quality man. That's an experience.
They're probably trying to get at you. I mean, there's a lot of simps out there that's just trying to get in and go. You know what I mean? So, I mean, don't make no mistakes, sweetie. Like, the interactions are just the interactions. It's like a game. Like, let's be real. Platonic don't exist.
That I value and I respect, and I'm going to treat it as such. So, anyway, bye guys. Have a great day. Oh, like, comment.
Well, you know, that's the end of her video. Wow, you do that for like 58 seconds? She has a whole nother 58 seconds doing the whole like sub and share and speak deal. Me, I try to get it done in a little bit faster time than that. But apparently that's the end of her video. This is thusly the end of this video. All the internet stuff like she was about to get into. Like it if you like it. Dislike it. I ain't scared. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. Share because sharing is caring. And speak. Let me know what you think. I mean, isn't Derrick Jaxn just the worst? I mean, and it's not just him. And honestly, like I know I said I would do the Tariq Nasheed. See, I'm about to make my last 58 seconds. I know I said I was going to do the Tariq Nasheed video. I'm gonna get to it. I just I like these people kind of make me vomit, and I've been going through a lot of personal things. So until the next one.